Hello and welcome back to another wrestling reaction. My name is WWE Dadman, you already know that, and we've arrived at Bound for Glory 2025. Last TNA pay-per-view that we're checking out for 2025. And we're starting off on the TNA International Championship match between Frankie Kazarian and Steve Maclin. As per usual, the unblurred version of this reaction will be on Odyssey. As per usual also, we're going to only react to very few of the matches in full, because, well, I don't have fucking 4 hours to freaking record, so we're not gonna watch the entire thing. We're just gonna check out the endings of most matches, and then, of course, there is the 20 person Call Your Shot Gauntlet Battle Royal, which we are going to watch in full. And the frickin' last table match between the Hardys and the Dudleys, which we are definitely gonna watch in full. Other than that, we're going to watch mostly the endings. So let's have the end of this title match here.
TNA in half there. And now Maclin trying to set up for it. Yes! KIA planted.
1, 2, 3.
Steve Maclin has taken back the TNA International title.
Well, I didn't even know that was literally the last move there when I skipped in, but hey, cool. That was nice frickin' timing. So
TNA President Carlos Silva to return the International Championship to Steve Maclin. They're about for glory. What a win.
nice. Good. Then next match after that was basically just a random knockouts match that I'm not gonna watch the entirety of, definitely. So let me.
Here's my answer. The world will never know. Either way, Gia Miller, a valiant effort, but tonight, the undeniable Diamond gets the win here at Bound for Glory.
Do we get a replay? Nope. Well, it's not like I really care. But the next thing after that is the 20-person Call Your Shot Gauntlet Battle Royal. 100% doing that one. We are going to skip over this though.
It came down to Lei Ying Lee and Mance Warner. One-on-one. Huge opportunity on the line. Ultimately, though, in the end, despite her best efforts, it ended up being the Southern Psycho himself, Mance Warner, who earned himself the number 20 spot.
Okay.
And our last minutes, another person will enter the matchup. A new wrestler will then enter the contest every 60 seconds until all competitors have entered. Eliminations occur by tossing your opponent over the top rope with both feet touching the floor.
So this is basically a Royal Rumble up until the last two competitors, where we suddenly have a normal standard singles match between those two.
Last two competitors in the match will then square off in a standard singles match. The first person to gain pinfall or submission wins the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. And there is the trophy given to the winner of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet, a guaranteed TNA title shot of your choosing anytime, anywhere over the next year.
The following is a Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Introducing first, from Chongqing, China, Lei Ying Lee.
As we saw moments ago, Lei Ying Lee having to enter first here in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match. A note, her tag team partner within the Age of Warriors, Zaya Brookside, was supposed to compete here in this Call Your Shot Gauntlet match at Bound for Glory. Zaya Brookside has been ruled out due to illness. We send Zaya our best, so that's one less ally in a matchup where you understand you could use them.
No doubt about it, especially when you're coming in at the unenviable position of #1 and have to fight all the way to the end. Lei Yingli is a veritable competitor, but it's time to test those limits.
And next, from Duke City, New Mexico, Mara Sade!
Sade, who represented Team TNA this past Tuesday as a part of Showdown, tonight tries to guarantee herself a future TNA title shot. Entering her very first Bound for Glory. It's the beauty of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet matchup. 4 out of 6 previous winners have gone on to successfully call their shot and become a champion. You can choose any title you wish. For an example, Jordan Grace went on to call her shot to become Knockouts World Champion. We've seen it done for the TNA World Championship. We've seen it done for the TNA World Tag Team titles. It truly is about opportunity.
And what a position to be in, any time, any place. The unpredictability of having that Call Your Shot trophy, that opportunity is priceless.
As I mentioned, this match beginning with these two wrestlers, Lei Yingli and Mara Sade. After 2 minutes, another person will enter the matchup. Nice sign of sportsmanship. This is just the beginning of the 7th annual Call Your Shot Gauntlet match here at Bound for Glory.
Of course, another one of the unique staples of this matchup. Male competitors, female competitors, everybody's thrown in the ring together as these two kick.
Yeah, well, this is TNA. You do that.
Even here, if you can eliminate someone early, you have the ring to yourself for a moment before the next opponent comes in. So better to get quick work in.
Mara Sade having some fun at the expense of Lei Yingli. A lot of credit to Lei Yingli, the way she's competed this year here in 2025. Has had 2 shots at the Knockouts World Championship, but against all odds and Victory Road, and has looked very sharp in both.
Definitely one of the most dangerous strikers. We talk about it all the time. Vast experience outside of here in mixed martial arts as well. Do not mess with Lei Yingli, who's in a dangerous spot.
Yeah, Lee
right
went over
now.
the top rope. Has got to be careful. Back in. Eliminations occur by going over the top rope and both feet touching the floor.
And that's sometimes a tough thing to adjust to in matches like this. That is an instinctual, counter to go over the rope like that.
Whoa.
But you don't want to do that in a Call Your Shot Gauntlet like this, in a Battle Royal-esque situation.
We've been in matches like this. You can lose it early, but this is good strategy, trying to gain eliminations as quickly as possible by Mara Sade.
My strategy was always to hug the bottom rope with both my legs and arms as tight as humanly possible and hope nobody sees me.
I remember, I called a few of those. And now Lei Yingli, she's thinking about trying to eliminate Mara Sade. Early on, Sade is over the top rope. Counting down here until the 3rd entrant. Into the Bound for Glory Call Your Shot Gauntlet match as Mara Sade stays alive.
Off.
Boy,
Come on.
it's time to get hunky.
Can we please see Ryan Nemeth get beat up by girls?
The former
Please.
TNA World Tag Team Champion, Ryan Nemeth. Can you imagine him with a guaranteed future TNA title shot of his choosing for a year?
Oh my God! It'd be nice to see one for the good guy to get his win. You know what I mean?
Well, wait a minute. Lee and Sade rolled out underneath the rope. They were not eliminated, not risking elimination. Ryan Nemeth is now entered the matchup. Sade and Lee
Nice.
team up again. against Ryan Nemeth.
That's not how this works.
It's a way that it can work.
But they're not even tag team partners. This is just bullying.
Tag
Yeah.
teamed up with people that you were tag team partners in matches like this.
Never happened.
Never once.
Nope. Not one time.
Ryan Nemeth into the fray. The intervals between entrants shortens now.
Oh, of course.
Back up.
Here comes Big Brother. The former TNA World Tag Team Champion, the former TNA World Champion, who was a part of the triple main event of Bound for Glory last year and is no stranger to money moments.
That's for damn sure.
Nice!
Got denied one by Mara Shade.
Nick Nemeth, of all people, just got super kicked.
I mean, let's not forget, Nick Nemeth is the one who dropped Shade a few weeks ago. Time to get a little bit of payback.
And now Lee going after Nick Nemeth.
Nice!
Oh, now
Out with him! Out with him! Oh.
The Nemeth brothers, needed that. Big brother helping out little brother. Shocker of the century.
Hey, former tag team champions is who you're talking about.
At number 5.
Who? Oh!
At number 5, Cedric Alexander.
And Cedric Alexander is one to watch. Absolutely exploding out of the scene here in TNA.
Nice boot through the ropes.
There to kick Ryan Nemeth immediately.
German
Now
suplex.
a German suplex to Nick.
And German suplex.
You have the opportunity to strike, to maybe clear the field.
Cedric Alexander making his Bound for Glory debut. What a performance he had just a few months ago at the Emergence event in Baltimore, challenging Leon
Ooh,
Slater
nice soccer
for the
kick.
X Division Championship.
Basement drop kick.
On a team with Leon Slater a few different times. Cedric Alexander, one of the most, in my opinion, underrated performers in the entire wrestling world.
What a scene here at the Tsongas Center in Lowell, Massachusetts, the greater Boston area. Capacity crowd here for one of our biggest events of all time. And now Nick Nemeth going to protect his little brother.
You can just say brother here. You don't have to always call him the little brother.
I'm going to keep doing that.
But who is out next?
No class.
Rich Swann.
The first class OG, Rich Swann, and the former TNA World Champion.
Rich Homie Swann is in his house, baby.
Rich Swann, who main evented Bound for Glory back in 2019.
Look at this. Staring right into the eyes of Cedric Alexander.
I don't know if they're at or above 205 pounds, but these two are very familiar with each other.
No doubt about it. Let's go.
Oh, we're live, baby. Swann and Alexander.
Two of the best light heavyweights in the entire business.
It's Swann going right after the eyes. There are no disqualifications in this style of matchup, so it's legal.
Swann is really starting to feel himself early on in this. It's not Chippendales, it's Bound for Glory, Swann.
He's learned a lot of bad habits in first class, you know?
Boom!
Oh, speak of the devil.
Are we just gonna have all of the stables come in at once, like right after each other for this?
AJ Francis.
AJ Francis entering his second consecutive Call Your Shot Gauntlet match at Bound for Glory. He had the coveted number 20 spot last year.
Now here, he comes out to back up Rich Homie Swann.
Is he out here to back up Swann? Because AJ Francis cares about AJ Francis.
Well, he's here to back up Rich Swann until it comes down to take care of AJ Francis.
Launching Laying Lee. There's Mara Shade all over Francis. Remember the battle royal we saw a few weeks
Well,
ago
see
in
ya.
qualifier? Oh, Shade's been eliminated.
Mara Shade has been eliminated.
Shade and Lee were a part of the field trying to get rid of AJ Francis early on in that call.
See ya.
Now Lee's
AJ
gone.
Lee
eliminations. First class looking proud, looking strong. Oh, wait. Oh no. No!
What did I tell you? Down payment!
No! That's your boy! What are you doing, AJ?
Every man for himself.
One has been eliminated.
AJ Francis.
We've seen this in Royal Rumbles
AJ Francis.
over and over.
Yeah, I may not like it, but I gotta respect it. It all comes down to one.
Hold on a second. We have the team of Sinner and Saint, but which one's in the match? Did they just flip a coin?
I think they tried to, and they lost the coin, but either way, it looks like
At number 8, Saint.
Those Canadian coins, you know, they're hard to flip. Right now, this is Travis Williams, known as the Saint of Sinner and Saint. Now, Williams going after Ryan Nemeth. I'm very curious to see how Sinner and Saint can break out now that they are away from Eric Young and the Northern Armory is no more.
taking free of that. And right now, Williams here has the opportunity to break Greek out on his own.
Cedric Alexander all over AJ Francis in the corner. Travis Williams taking it to the former TNA World Champion, Nick Nemeth. And there's Ryan Nemeth to protect his meal ticket.
Brother, tag team partner.
Here's a question.
Best friend.
What if it comes down to Nick and Ryan in the final two?
Then may the best Nemeth win. Then we're guaranteed.
There's an easy answer, isn't there?
How dare you?
Travis Williams trying to stave off elimination. AJ Francis came in here like a storm and got 3 eliminations pretty quick. See who's next.
Oh boy, we heard about this one.
BDE.
One of the biggest wrestling.
Turn off your fucking phone and get to the fucking ring.
He was making content out of his TNA debut.
He's got his buddies Brent Oakley and the Haroon twins at ringside here. Oh,
And see ya. Oh.
BDE. These two have history from Pro Wrestling Revolver. Oh dear God.
But will they finish that here tonight?
Oh,
Look
wait.
out.
Up, cutter.
Payment and a cutter.
And look out.
Super
Sweet chin music.
Welcome to the big leagues, kid.
BDE is nearly 1.5 million YouTube followers, and they're all going to see that clip over and over again.
But hey, you gotta start somewhere.
And now AJ Francis and Nick Nemeth appear content to team up against BDE as the clock counts down. Travis Williams in trouble here.
Rascals.
Myron Reed. Zachary Wentz. Trey Miguel. The Rascals.
All of them?
Interesting match done by our Director of Authority, Santina Morella, earlier today on TNA social and digital platforms. So the unit of the Rascals makes up one entrant.
Yeah, and what the hell? How many hours did Santino spend in the treehouse to come to that decision?
Oh! That's a great question. That's a really good question. So I guess you could throw the math out the window. Good for Sinner and Saint doing the coin flip. And
Yeah, right? But
oh, wait a minute!
See ya.
Rascals!
AJ Francis has been eliminated.
BDE and the Rascals eliminate AJ Francis.
that was the world's biggest super kick.
And now the Rascals going to work on Cedric Alexander. BDE is joining in as well.
And the ring keeps filling up.
A little over halfway through the field. Here at Bound for Glory.
At number 11, Danny Luna.
I am very curious to see how Danny Luna fares in this one. She has been a buzzsaw as of late.
Oh.
She just ran into it. Wait a second, just absorbing that.
Ate the super.
German suplex.
Suplex to Myron Reed. Danny Luna has cut a trail of devastation over the last few months here at TNA.
Really broke out on her own in the last few months here. has been on a tear and is going on a tear in this one.
Travis Williams trying to stay alive here. This is the beauty of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet matchup. Great intergender action like this. Oh, and there's the knee strike by Williams.
Oh, what a flurry from Danny Luna to explode into this matchup. Anything can and often does happen in Call Your Shot.
Luna in her first Call Your Shot Gauntlet match, her second Bound for Glory match.
Making his way to the ring, Eric Young.
And look who's here. A ghost from Travis Williams' recent past. Eric Young, the world-class maniac.
Leader of the former Northern Armory. An absolute madman. And can you imagine what Eric Young might do with a title opportunity in his pocket?
Eric Young competing now in his 12th Bound for Glory matchup. He will be tied with Moose and Eddie Edwards by the end of the night for the second most Bound for Glory matches of all time, behind only Chris Sabin and the TNA Hall of Famer, Rhino.
And right there, Williams getting a modicum of revenge there on his former leader.
Whoop, see ya.
Eric Young over the top rope.
Oh, wait a second, close.
Young going to the eyes. Remember, no disqualifications in this type of matchup. Williams to the outside.
Dangerous territory. High risk here for both guys.
I've thought about a pile driver. What, come up and snap?
Oh, low blow.
Blow.
Pile driver.
From Young.
Saint has been eliminated.
Eliminated with malice.
No kidding, that's a bad way to go, ladies and gentlemen. But Eric Young is a bad man.
Eric Young, the two-time TNA World Champion. Plenty of Call Your Shot Gauntlet experience. Main evented Bound for Glory back in 2020.
Now, the ring is full of competitors. Everyone just trying to eliminate someone where they can. The chaos is starting to grow here.
Oh, Nick Nemeth over the top as we await entrant number 13.
Oh.
James Zombie.
The 262-pound powerhouse who recently aligned himself with Frankie Kazarian.
Boom.
It was not a good start
Boom.
for the
Boom.
TNA. Coming up short against Steve Madden, losing the international title. But Jake Something turned things around for him and his compatriot.
I think Jake Something has made it very clear over recent weeks and months. He'll do whatever it takes to find success here in TNA.
And when you're a man that powerful, there's not many people who can stop you.
Hold on. Danny Luna and Jake Something. Oh,
Dual power bombs.
Powerhouses.
Stereo power bombs for the Rascals.
And now Jake Something and Danny Luna trying to eliminate Miguel and Reed of the Rascals. BDE is going over the top rope. He's got to be careful. Eric Young after BDE. Off the top.
See ya.
Oh, there goes BDE.
BDE has been eliminated.
A valiant effort from BDE here in his first ever TNA appearance.
So he was in at number 14.
Uh-oh.
Number 14, Rosemary.
The Knockouts legend, Rosemary, the demon assassin, who no doubt had to be inspired by the countdown to Bound for Glory, seeing Mickey James and the beautiful people inducted into the 2025 TNA Hall of Fame class.
No doubt about it. Those women paved the way for people like Rosemary, who does the same for those who will come after her. But can tonight be her night here in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet?
Rosemary taking her time, diving into the fray, which I believe is smart strategy considering the way the ring is filled up.
You gotta pick your moments, pick your opponents, the fights you want to take, and those you don't.
And Rosemary, face to face with Trey Miguel, delivers a headbutt immediately. What a scene here at the Tsongas Center in Lowell, Massachusetts. For the 21st annual Bound for Glory. Trey Miguel's been eliminated, same with Alexander.
Trey Miguel and Cedric Alexander have been eliminated.
It can happen just that fast, and now, well, welcome him home.
Hometown man.
By Rowdy the Riverhawk, the hometown man.
Big thanks to Rowdy the Riverhawk, the mascot for UMass Lowell. We are in their home venue here at the Tsongas Center. So the hometown man getting the cheap hometown pop.
What is a riverhawk?
It's a great question.
Is it bigger, smaller than an ocean hawk? Well, we're gonna see just how high the hometown man can fly, though, I
For
guess.
an ornithologist.
Up.
Ornithologist? How do you
You'll get there one day.
ornithologist. How do you say it?
Ornithologist.
Help me.
You got it. You got it, big boy. All right,
Wait a
turn
minute.
around, though.
Oh, look out. Oh, now Rosemary's got a hold of the hometown man. Jake Something now has him.
Oh, green mist.
Right into the eyes of Jake Something.
Rosemary
And
sent it to Jake.
see ya, Jake.
There he goes.
Jake Something has been eliminated.
Hell of a way to get eliminated. Jake Something's going to be furious after that one.
Bad night for Jake Something.
Danny Luna tied up with Rosemary. Eric Young, who absolutely knows who Cody Deaner is, tied up in the corner.
Him more than anybody.
Let's see who's next. Guido!
Accompanied by Guido Maritano, Zach Layton.
Well, it's a thrill to see Guido Maritano of the original full-blooded Italians for the days of ECW, but it appears Zach Clayton of the new era of the full-blooded Italians will be competing tonight in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match.
And we get a new era of the FBI running things in TNA.
Zach Clayton, who was ringside at Slammiversary, hasn't had a match here in TNA in a year and a half. Can he take the world by storm?
Hell of an opportunity for him and everybody in this matchup.
Up. See ya, Rosemary.
Rosemary has been eliminated.
Danny Luna got
And see ya, Danny Luna.
Danny Luna has been eliminated.
That's just how fast things can turn around here. Opportunity can slip from your grasp in an instant.
The countdown is on to number 17. 20 entrants total.
Jody Threat.
Jody Threat, who we saw earlier on tonight, trying to help out Gia Miller against Tessa Blanchard and Victoria Crawford. And her former tag team partner, Danny Luna, just got eliminated.
Jody Threat's gonna make it count, but oh, what the hell?
Frankie
Cass!
Kazarian, who lost the international title to Steve Macklin earlier on tonight. There's our director of authority, Santino Marella.
Took out Jody Threat.
Jody Threat never entered the ring. Is Frankie Kazarian officially an entrant in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet? He won this match last year.
Certainly looking that way.
What? Santino must have just said something.
At number 18, the TNA Director of Authority.
Oh my God.
Santino
Cobra!
Wait a second. The Cobra's out. Frankie. Frankie, look out. Cobra!
Wait a minute. Santino's not had a whole lot of success in matches like this.
He's got to be careful.
He's officially in.
And he's officially out. That is literally the 1 second freaking elimination that they did in WWE for the Royal Rumble with him.
Did he break his own record?
I mean, that's not exactly the record you want to break.
Fair.
I wasn't ready.
Goodbye. Who's next?
We're down to number
Nice
18.
one.
Making his way to the ring, Matt Cardona.
Well, they don't always love New Yorkers in this part of Massachusetts, but they love the complete Matt Cardona.
Cardona dives into the ring and goes right after Zach Clayton of the FBI.
Good, Rough Rider.
That's by Cardona.
And see ya.
There goes Clayton.
Zach Clayton has been eliminated.
Wait a second.
Oh, that'll give J-Wow something to tweet about. And Guido,
Wait, hold on.
Guido, who's not a participant in this matchup. Get the hell out of here. Oh, well, he got to experience the aggravation of being eliminated.
That'll work. Goodbye to
And
the
now
FBI.
the Nemeth brothers teaming up on Cardona. Plenty of issues between Cardona and the Nemeth brothers as of late here in TNA, and we're counting down to the last entrant, number 20.
It's the Rascals taking on the Nemeth now, too.
And we know who's next and who's last. Oh,
Yep.
hold on. Here comes the Southern Psycho. Oh, and the Rascals have been eliminated.
Myron Reed and Zachary Lynch have been eliminated.
Dear God. There is Mance Warner's fiance, Steph DeLander, accompanied by the Undead here at Bound for Glory.
What the fuck?
And at the number 20 spot, accompanied by Seth Delander, Mance Warner.
Well, the Southern Psycho certainly living up to his moniker here tonight at Bound for Glory as he walks in at the coveted number 20 spot. There's still plenty of competition in that ring, Tom.
Remember, Nick and Ryan Nemeth entered at 3 and 4 respectively. They've been in this for a while, but they've been watching each other's backs. Eric Young has been in the thick of it. The hometown man recently entered. Matt Cardona's relatively fresh. But Seth DeLander trying to assist Mance Warner. Grabbing a steel chair.
There's technically no disqualification. This could work to Warner's favor.
And now Warner finally enters the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match, armed to the teeth. Oh, and the hometown man and Eric Young rushing at Warner. The Nemeth brothers trying to isolate Cardona, but Mance Warner is a one-man wrecking crew.
His favorite tag team partner, the steel chair.
And now Cardona attacking Warner.
Could Warner cap off his debut year here, TNA, with a prime opportunity with that Call Your Shot trophy. Oh, look out, look out.
On the hometown man trying to take advantage of Young over the top rope. Young slides back inside, and there's the hometown man over the top. Got some hometown support.
Just hanging on.
Hometown man is back in it.
And
So close, back and forth. We're getting down to the wire here, though.
Oh, now Young dragging the hometown man out. Remember when he eliminated Travis Williams, that vicious pile driver on the apron.
Do that again. Hometown man is feeling it, though, here.
oh, low blow.
Whoa! See ya!
The hometown man
Oh,
has
Cardona got Young!
Eric Young has been eliminated.
And now Mance Warner, Cardona, and the Nemeth brothers.
Look out!
Mance Warner's been eliminated!
Mance Warner has been eliminated.
Oh, wait a second, Cardona looking alone in there with the Nemeth brothers.
Nick and Ryan Nemeth and Matt Cardona. Nick and Ryan entered at 3 and 4 earlier on, and have been watching each other's backs. It could come down to Nick and Ryan as the final two.
We talked about it. It is now a very, very real possibility.
Remember, the last two competitors in the matchup will then square off in a standard singles match. First person to gain pinfall or submission wins the Call Your Shot gauntlet. But we're not there yet. We're almost in. Double knees.
Cardona putting up a hell of a fight here. 2-on-1 battle for the complete.
Oh, Ryan Nemeth over the top.
Precarious spot.
Ryan Nemeth has got a hold of Matt Cardona. Him up for Big Brother. Could have been time.
Boom! Super kick!
Oh, little brother's gone.
Not like that.
And Nick.
Nemeth over
Oh.
the top.
Ryan Nemeth has been eliminated.
Nick Nemeth in trouble here. There's Step to Lander slowing up Matt Cardona.
A lot of history between those two. We know that. But
Now Mance Warner dragging Cardona out.
Matt Cardona has been
wait,
eliminated.
oh wait,
Wait a
that's
minute.
right. That's right.
Frankie Kazarian was never eliminated. He went through the ropes after the Cobra by Santino. We're down to the final two. Cover. The
Wait.
referee's down.
Went right into the ref, though. That's a bad start to this one-on-one matchup portion of the gauntlet.
Oh,
Boom! Super kick.
Nemeth comes
One,
into the cover.
two.
Referee out with a kick out.
Now it is truly down to the wire here.
We're down to Nick Nemeth and Frankie Kazarian, who attacked Jody Threat and took her spot in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match.
Down.
Oh, slingshot to DDT. Here's the cover. Who's going to win the Call Your Shot Gauntlet? A kick out by Nemeth.
Kaz looking to become a two-time Call Your Shot Gauntlet winner, back to back.
Frankie Kazarian is one of two all-time to unsuccessfully call his shot. He did so at Rebellion earlier this year in his hometown of Los Angeles for the TNA World title.
A heartbreaking night for the King, but could he right some of those wrongs here tonight?
You certainly have two of the best TNA
Oh!
right now, though. Wait a minute. Superplex cover by both referees. The count. What the hell just happened? Who won?
They both did.
Well, each ref saw a different pair of shoulders pressed to the mat in that roll-up.
Double pin. We're restarting?
Let's try and take a look at a replay here. We had a superplex that ended up in this situation here. Nick Nemeth and Frankie Kazarian. I mean, it did look like both sets of shoulders were down.
That's right, they both went to grab each other for almost like an inside cradle. Shoulders for both men were down.
What's the ruling?
Ladies and gentlemen, after carefully evaluating the situation, I have come to the conclusion. For the first time in the history of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match, we will have two winners of the Gauntlet match. A dual victory.
Bullshit?
I mean, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Bullshit indeed.
This is unprecedented. We have a dual victory in the Bound for Glory Call Your Shot Gauntlet. This means Frankie Kazarian and Nick Nemeth can call their shot for any TNA title of their choosing.
That is bullshit. That's complete bullshit.
And I'm sure they're gonna get along just fine with who gets to call their shots when. You can't even decide who's gonna hold the trophy. How is this gonna work?
This is one of the damnedest things I've ever seen.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Well, anyway, we've got a women's title match.
Jordan retains the Knockouts World Championship.
And there's that. And then we've got... What's that?
Right now, let's take a look at the rules for a hardcore war. 2 wrestlers will start and will compete for 2 minutes. A new member then enters the match every minute. Each wrestler can bring a new weapon to the ring. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. The match can't end until all members of each team are in. The match can only end via pinfall or submission. Order 4 has the advantage based off of Mustafa Ali's win over Moose at Victory Road.
So this is basically the same as War Games. Just without the cage and with only 1 ring. Skip? Honestly? Okay. Good. System 1. And then we've got X Division title match.
Some twisted form of payback from Dark State trying to shove it in the face of TNA Wrestling.
To desecrate an absolute classic in the making.
So much for that one. And then we've got one last table match.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the taglines. There is not enough time in this broadcast to go by the numbers with these 2 legendary teams. They first faced off in 1999. Iconic tables match between these 2 in the year 2000 in Madison Square Garden. That went the way of the Hardys. 11 years since their last matchup here in TNA Wrestling. Tonight, Team 3D and the Hardys, one of the greatest rivalries in the history of professional wrestling, comes to an end.
They say what we do in life echoes in eternity. Well, the halls of wrestling history have been reverberating with the sound of screaming crowds and splintering tables for over 25 years, thanks to Team 3D.
Is that Spike?
Known in TNA as Brother Runt, known in WWE as Spike Dudley.
A Dudley family reunion at Bound for Glory. No, wait. It wouldn't be complete.
They are the most extreme and the most decorated tag team to ever do it. Bully Ray and Devon broke the glass ceiling. They were at the forefront of innovation in this business. And for as many bodies and tables as they have been decimated, Team 3D is out to rectify one fateful night 25 years ago. Devon's family here in attendance. It has been 2 years since Team 3D have united for a matchup, and it took place right here in TNA Wrestling on our 1000th episode of Impact. Both these teams have been on the record. The place for this match has always been TNA Wrestling to them.
No matter what happens after the bell rings, no matter the result, this is the end of an era.
Considered arguably the most popular and the most influential tag team of all time. What are the hardest thinking?
I mean, it is a tables match, but can't be involved without
Ladder, a chair. Yeah, cool. We're making this DLC.
Orleans and Cameron, North Carolina, to death-defying WrestleMania moments littered with ladders, to revolutionizing the industry over and over again here in TNA. Matt and Jeff Hardy's legacy will live forever.
decades of moments, decades of memories. Hell, the reason 90% of you people out there know the band Creed is because of the moments that these men made were then set to music. My God. I mean, if you are a wrestling fan in 2025, north of 10 years old, you have an indelible impression of Team 3D and the Hardys. Ladders, chairs, and a hell of a lot of tables littered throughout wrestling history thanks to these amazing, amazing athletes.
Bully Ray said it himself at the final negotiation. In his opinion, the reason for the resurgence of TNA wrestling in 2025 is the Hardys.
It's a big reason. There's no doubt about it. You see these men have lines to meet fans hours long after every show we do, every city we go to. The fans love them because they love the fans and they show it.
This is the moment we have all been waiting for. Two of the most decorated tag teams in the history of professional wrestling. We will ever be here again. For the last time. One final table.
The following is a one final table match for the NXT and TNA World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers from Dudleyville. They are former ECW, WWE, WCW, NWA, TNA, IWGP Tag Team Champions. They're the only tag team in history in the WWE Hall of Fame and the TNA Hall of Fame. They are the most decorated tag team of all time. Team 3D, the Dudley Boys. And their opponents, from the Hardy compound in Cameron, North Carolina, they are former WCW, Ring of Honor, and WWE Tag Team Champions. They are the reigning, defending NXT and TNA World Tag Team Champions, Matt, Jeff, the Hardys.
Okay, we can skip over the fucking stare down. Come on.
Incredible, this legendary end of an era matchup.
This is a tables match for the NXT.
3D!
Team titles, 3D, right out of the gates. The Dudleys dropping bombs.
And just like that, Matt Hardy is broken.
And
He was
remember,
before, I
the
think.
only way to win is to offensively drive both of your opponents through tables. As it was 25 years ago, it is so tonight.
Now, Matt out of the equation. Now it's Jeff 2-on-1 into the Lion's Den.
Jeff Hardy going right after Devon. Now Bully Ray gonna try to cut down the Giant here. Bully Ray asking for more from Jeff Hardy. No countouts, no disqualifications in this matchup.
Up. Whisper in the wind. Walked off. Wow.
That one all too well.
It is not their first rodeo. It is their last rodeo, and they're gonna make it count. Here we go. You know the words, folks.
Team 3D coming out strong here at Bound for Glory.
Get the tables!
Doesn't get any clearer than that.
Devon busting out the lumber. Matt Hardy taken out with a 3D, and Jeff Hardy inside the ring, suffering that diving headbutt courtesy of Devon.
One's not good enough. There's two tables being loaded into the ring here. The Dudleys came in here with a plan, with motivation. Look out, Jeff. Look out!
3D through the table!
That's one.
And we're just started. Team 3D's already halfway to winning the titles.
And now Matt Hardy with a steel chair going after Team 3D. Again, you have to offensively drive both your opponents through a table. Jeff Hardy's already gone through.
That's a miscue that Team 3D did not want.
Devon and Matt Hardy tangling here in the middle of the ring. Matt Hardy set to the outside. The Hardys are going to have to climb back into this one. In a matter of minutes, Team 3D took the advantage.
It has been all Team 3D from the jump here. That 3D to Matt, and then Jeff being 3D.
And another table.
Once again, leaving Matt 2-on-1. It's been 2-on-1 this whole time.
Excellent strategy by Team 3D.
Well, Bully Ray did say he went on Busted Open this week. They were front row at NXT TNA Showdown. He said that he saw the break in the Hardys' armor. He saw weaknesses that he didn't see before, and clearly they are now exploiting those weaknesses.
Cut right to the
Whoa!
twist.
Twist of fate on the floor.
By Matt Hardy.
That could be an equalizing moment that the Hardys desperately need.
And now Matt Hardy trying to position Devon here in the early going. The Hardys trying to even this with Team 3D.
And oh!
Devon got out of the way. Matt Hardy through the table, but that's not going to count in the favor of Team 3D. You have to offensively drive your opponent through a table.
No doubt about it. Inadvertent table bump there from Matt Hardy. But it certainly plays into the favor
Oh, and there's
of Team 3D.
There's Jeff Hardy back from the dead. Up against Bully Ray, drop kicking him into the barricade. And now Jeff Hardy launches himself at Bully.
The Hardys, especially Jeff Hardy, that never say die attitude. That swagger, that enigma that inspired people like me and my best friend, Chris, growing up loving this sport, loving pro wrestling because of people like the Hardys. And that never say die attitude, that death-defying nature.
Hashtag TNA Bound
Into
for Glory
the championships.
is the #3 hashtag right now on X. Thank you for tuning in around the world live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus.
Everyone talking about these two goats of tag teams.
You've gotten to share the ring with all four of these men in some capacity.
It's an absolute dream and an honor of my career to call this one, but I can tell you just how quickly Jeff Hardy can turn a matchup around.
Jeff Hardy and Devon tied up in the aisleway.
I can tell you just how deviously Bully Ray can implement his designs as well.
Now Bully Ray Targeting Matt Hardy here, center of the ring. Matt Hardy's the one to watch. Jeff Hardy's already been driven through a table. If Matt Hardy goes through here, this will be the end for the Hardys in this matchup.
Okay.
Whoop!
And a Bully Ray into the
I am the table!
But again, even if that broke completely, it wouldn't count.
defining moment that these two shared. High above a ring, once upon a time. Dear God.
There's no way.
Is Devon gonna get his revenge on Jeff Hardy?
Wait, Matt Hardy here to answer him.
Matt Hardy climbing up to the top of the ladder. We have tables, we have ladders, we've seen chairs.
Oh my! The innovators of the form doing what they do best.
The triangle of violence has been completed. And now the Hardys teaming up on Devon. They have some separation between Devon and Bully Ray. This is a critical moment for the Hardys.
Especially considering how this matchup began. No way now. Now it's Devon laid out. And
Uh-oh.
you're kidding. Years ago, Anaheim, California. I'm getting a hell of a lot of deja vu here.
Yep.
A moment that inspired a generation.
And Swanton bomb through the tables. Woohoo!
One more time, Jeff Hardy defying death itself.
Devon has been sent through the table. It's even between the Hardys and Team 3D. What a sight here at Bound for Glory.
Dude.
Jeff Hardy driving Devon through a table. Multiple tables.
Decades later, the same risks taken.
An unmatched 25-year rivalry. Which one is the greatest tag team of all time?
Now it is the Hardys who have the advantage.
One more look at this. Jeff Hardy off the top of the ladder,
Dude.
dispatching Devon.
Still taking those same risks. It's paid off though here for the Hardys. Devon out of the picture. Bully Ray in the sights of the Hardys.
Much like the match began with Team 3D taking advantage of 2-on-1 opportunities against the Hardys. No pun intended, the tables have turned.
And I can't blame him. You heard Matt Hardy at the final negotiation.
Oh!
We need to beat you.
Bully Ray trying to capitalize, trying to send Jeff through a table. Matt pulled it out of the way.
Look out!
Twist of fate!
Twist of fate.
Bully Ray is down!
Another twist of fate!
Twist of fate.
It's one final table, and the Hardys are making it count.
Bully Ray is down. Jeff Hardy going to the top.
Swanton!
Bomb.
See ya!
Here are your winners, and still the NXT and TNA World Tag Team Champions, Matt, Jeff, the Hardys.
So much for that. That's it then for the Dudleys. Good. And then we... And then we have one last match coming up. And that would be... Trick versus Santana for the frickin' TNA Championship. We're gonna go right to the end of that because I don't see myself watching the entire thing.
No one is kicked out of Spin the Block since Mike Santana's return to TNA roughly a year and a half ago.
This battle continues.
You knew that was straight.
Oh, wait a minute, there's that lawyer.
You understand me? You knew that was straight. You knew. That was out.
Trick Williams' lawyer arguing with the referee, and Santana's had enough of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, but don't get distracted now.
Spin the block.
Look out!
Oh,
A trick shot.
No!
Trick shot.
1,
Not like
2.
this. Oh, Santana kicked out.
The heartbeat of the man who represents the heart of TNA is still beating.
Santana's looking at his little girl, Ariana, in the corner.
He knows what he's fighting for. He knows who he's fighting for.
Mike Santana taking that motivation, trying to persevere, back up on his feet,
Oh.
went for a trick shot.
Spin the block misses.
Block. Hold on a sec, went for another Uranagi.
Back and forth.
Santana caught him out of midair.
He's not done yet.
Spin the block. And
The block.
1, 2, 3. New TNA champion.
Yes.
Wait. We're not gonna have a freaking call your shot coming in right away, right?
Santana persevered. No Silva like this. No, one of the dual victors of the Call Your Shot gauntlet from earlier on tonight. Nick Nemeth, the former TNA World Champion. What the hell?
Huh? Why's the light out? Elias! Boom!
Wait a minute! What the hell? Wait a minute! Frankie Kazarian's in the ring! The other victor of the Call Your Shot gauntlet from earlier tonight!
He needs the trophy, though. But he's got a long way to go to get there.
Mike Santana's ready!
Spin your block!
Mike Santana!
Well,
Truckers all and bound for glory!
that's not gonna work out, is it? Well, so much for Bound for Glory. I will see you for the next reaction. Till then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. My name is WWD Dabman. Bye.